Say something for the podcast. Tell the people what you feel.
I'm just jazzed about being on the show, man.
You are listening to The Objective Jerk, where objectiveness is the objective, and I am said jerk. What's up, everybody? How are you doing? This is The Objective Jerk, and if you'd like to email me at theobjectivejerk@gmail.com or message me on Twitter, Facebook, and all that, it's all The Objective Jerk. I am there. So it's actually been a few days, been kind of busy with some stuff, sort of, I guess. Got, let's see, what did we do? So yesterday I got some stuff done to a vehicle, had a bunch of work done, which is awesome. I love getting stuff fixed or replaced on the vehicle, especially like an older used vehicle. So we have this Mercedes MB100 is what they call it, popular van here in the Philippines. It's actually, I think, do I have the paperwork? Oh, I do. I think it's like a 97. Oh man, I can't read that. Somewhere around there. 97-ish, but still got some stuff done on it. It's a good van. Just, needs a little bit of loving, that's all. So I was busy doing that kind of yesterday. We actually went to get it registered, and on the way, the clutch went out. And it's not like a typical clutch, because it's it's a van, and it's like the engine is like you're sitting on top of the engine, and the front axle you're sitting on, you know what I mean? So it's like I replaced the clutch in a truck, the clutch master cylinder, or whatever you call it. Not the other part of the clutch, not the clutch. Okay, hold on. See, I know some stuff, but I don't know much. But the clutch plate, the plate that goes between the transmission and the engine, there's a little thing there that you replace that's what I replaced on an old, it was like an 84 Ford pickup truck, but this was a little different. So it went out, and then we got that fixed, and it was this shop that just specialized in these vans, and they just had all kinds of stuff, and it was like, got new windshield wiper blades, got new side mirrors, got new shocks in the front, just kept going. I'm like, oh, what about this? What about this? And my wife's like, stop it. But, so that was good. So that's all I did yesterday. But I kind of wanted to talk about just some stuff. I actually took a few notes about some craziness that's going on. First of all, I saw, I guess, a few months back, there was a YouTuber who does the practical or does pranks. Like a few years ago, YouTube channels that did like pranks was pretty popular, I guess. And this guy was pranking like a Uber Eats guy, and he ended up getting shot. And the Uber Eats guy got acquitted of it. Well, not everything. Like, he's still being looked at for discharging his pistol in a confined area or something. But it's like, well, where are they supposed to do it at the range? I don't know. It's kind of weird, but so just for those that don't know, there was an Uber Eats driver. He went to, it looks like it's a mall really or something, but he went to, like some kind of food market looking kind of area, was picking up somebody's food, and all of a sudden, and this guy's like a small dude, and then the YouTuber, he's a big guy. He's like 6 something, and he's like getting in his face, and just like, he has like his phone. I don't know if he was recording with his phone or if he was just playing something about, and it was saying something like, eat my Twinkie or something stupid. Like, I don't get the practical joke of it. And the guy kept saying, hey, stop, get away from me. He even like pushed his phone away, stop, get away. And the YouTuber kept at him, I guess thinking it's funny. And the Uber Eats guy pulled out a gun and shot him in the gut, chest, I don't know. I've read both, where it was the chest and the stomach. I forgot to look and see if he survived. He had to have survived. Because the Uber Eats guy was acquitted of manslaughter, I think. Oh, dang it. I meant to double check before I started talking about it. Anyway, I think the guy survived. And like I said, the Uber Eats guy was acquitted of, like, attempted manslaughter or whatever. But he might get charged with, because he discharged his firearm in a public area. But, I mean, where else are you going to get assaulted or anything in a public area, most likely? I don't know. Anyway, but so, of course, you got people upset either way. For me, I'm all about the Second Amendment. I'm all about, I don't know, letting people learn the hard way, I guess, learn lessons in life, and stupid people doing stupid things, fuck around, find out, all that stuff. And so I'm not upset. Like, let's see, okay, so the only thing that bugs me about the whole thing is the way the Uber Eats guy shot him. Like, he pulls out the gun immediately and just bam, pops, and then kind of goes away, which to me is not, that's not the right way of going about it. It's easy to feel threatened, especially when you look at the two individuals, and there was like another guy record. You know what I mean? This guy doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know that it's like a YouTube prank guy or whatever. It's a big dude starting some. What's this guy doing? Are they going to record him getting his ass beat, or who knows? You know what I mean? So he doesn't know. He's just trying to do his job. He's just trying to get somebody's food so he can deliver it. But again, it's easy to say. Hindsight, you weren't, but just watching it, how quick it was, and maybe it's just because my prior experience and my training and all that kind of stuff, but it's like he should have maybe brandished his gun and pointed at him and said, hey, if you don't knock it off, you don't leave me alone, I will shoot you. I feel threatened or whatever, you know what I mean? And then I would assume the guy would have left and they would have like, oh, dude, he pointed a gun. I don't know, who knows? Then the guy would have probably gotten in trouble for pointing his gun, or who knows. But just to say, hey, leave me alone, and then just immediately just pull it out, bam, and then put it back. It was a little, wasn't right completely. And you know what I mean? I mean the YouTuber guy is a dumbass. I don't feel bad for him necessarily. You do stupid things, that's what happens. But I don't know. He just maybe should have gotten, before he should have shot, I think the guy should have been like, gave him a warning, hey, I'm gonna shoot you if you keep this up, or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. And then, once it was clear between both parties that he's got a gun, if the guy still came at him, then that's definitely a threat, because it's like, okay, he's going to try and get me and get my gun. So knowing that I have a gun, if I don't use it, he could get it from me and use it on me, So then, why'd you even pull it out? Well, it's a big dude. So they get in a scuffle or get in a fight, or he gets robbed and the gun comes out. And then, you know what I mean? It's like, you can't, I don't know. It's just a crazy situation. But I'm surprised that he got what's the word? He got, he didn't get convicted of attempted murder or something like that. Like, I'm surprised. Anyway, that was a shitty story. I was not prepared for that one. I wrote it down here because I was going to get a little more info on it, and I forgot. So, yay. Listen to the objective jerk as he rambles on about shit he doesn't know anything about. No, all right, the next thing I wrote down is toilet seat. Because there was I saw a video of a woman. It's like she's trying to train. It almost seems like she's trying to train her son to accept trans and this and that, and just the kind of the BS that's kind of going on right now. Which, that's her son. There's a difference between being accepting and somebody that's brainwashed, I guess. I don't know. She goes over some other stuff, which is fine. I don't even know her name or for you to look at, but it's just a woman that just kind of, I don't even remember if I saw it on Facebook or what. But it was just video with just subtitles, and she was saying she was doing this for, explaining to her son about the menstrual cycle of a woman. But it's he's really young. It's why are you talking to him about that? Just kind of seems like she's talking about stuff to him at a very young age. That's dude, let him be a kid. Why I don't know. It just seemed weird to me. But the last thing was about the toilet seat, which. The toilet seat rule, guys, lift up the toilet seat, use it, put it back down. That's, and it's kind of more, it's just gosh, man, every word is just not coming into my brain. Maybe I shouldn't even record this damn thing. What is it when a man opens the door for a girl? That's called, I can't even think of what it's called. Where's I keep thinking of all misogyny and chauvinist, but it's, you know what I'm talking about. When a man is being respectful to a woman, and I can't think of the chivalry. There we go. Gosh. So, doing the whole toilet seat thing for me has always been a chivalrous kind of thing. But in today's retardedness about, equal rights and all this kind of crap, it's you know what? Okay. Then women can put the toilet seat down when they're done using it, or put it up when they're done. You know what I mean? It's if it's down, why is it the guy has to put it down when he's probably going to end up using it again anyway, and he's got to lift it up and go down, so the woman never has to adjust the toilet seat? And I guess, I get that it's, it's dirty and stuff, and I get that, but it's if a man can put it down when he's done, a woman can put it up. You know what I mean? And then the argument is well, in the dark, I've seen some arguments where it's well, have you ever fallen in a toilet in the middle of the night while you're trying to pee? And it's okay, well, in the middle of the night, a guy can lift the seat, aim, and put it down in the dark. Why can't you look and see if it's down or up, or put it down and sit down in the dark? You know what I mean? So it's it's just, to me, it's just, women are lazy. It's and, again, I try and do it for my wife the best I can because I love her and I'm trying to respect her, but it's just, I guess the argument for me is just the women that are claiming, that are feminists and this and that, but then they complain about this kind of crap. It's you can't have it both ways, either be a feminist, pull your weight, or, let the man be chivalrous and shut up. I don't know, maybe that sounds bad, but I don't know. It's just kind of retarded to me. Okay, last thing I want to talk about is Trevor Noah. So he was a baseball pitcher. I guess he still is, but technically he doesn't have a team. He was a baseball pitcher who was accused of assault and rape and everything a couple years ago. Lost his job and has been in a legal battle, and everybody just, oh, he's a douche, he needs a blah, blah, blah. And now it comes out that it was all a lie. The woman made the whole thing up. And so now here he is without a job, without, and all these bills, all because this woman was trying to get a payday. You know what I mean? And then you see, like, I saw this post here, this Emily, E.M. Glaze or something on Twitter. And then and this is what she says, 3 other victims have also come forward accusing Trevor Bauer of assault. But y'all forgot that because he uploaded a 3-minute video. And it's, because he hasn't been able to say anything. This is the first time he's been able to say anything. And it's like, no, it's not about the video. It's about the fact that there's evidence that she, self-incriminating evidence that she recorded herself on the morning of in bed while he was asleep. And she took a little selfie and then recorded him. And there's no bruises. There's no nothing. She's smiling. She's happy. And then there's text messages between her and friends, them telling them to get, how she needs to get rich. She needs to steal something. They need to let her, let him choke her and this and that and all this kind of crap. All this kind of crap that was withheld and then came out. So she's a gold-digging whore. And then you have people like this Emily that's 3 other victims that, yeah, they always find more people to get on board because it's a payday. Oh, hey, look I'm going to go against this whatever. If you find out people that slept with the guy and then they want to get on board too, if I win, then you're going to win some money. So let's win together, It's ridiculous. This whole guilty before proven innocent, just like the Russell Brand thing. Everybody just gets on the bandwagon to hate on somebody when there's no proof of anything. And then you got dipshits like this Emily bitch that the evidence just came out and they're still oh, well, there's still 3 other. It's it's like Johnny Depp and what's her face. People still think that Amber Heard's great and Johnny Depp's a douchebag. It's I don't know, they're all whack jobs, but and Johnny Depp has always seemed like a kook to me anyway, but the crap that went down, it's they don't actually see the stuff that actually happened in the courtroom, the stuff that's proven, and they just oh, it's a woman against a man, so the woman's right. And it's I don't know. It just it's just kind of ridiculous. But I mean, and then some people will talk about now this hurts actual victims when they try and go against. And I don't think that's necessarily the case because if it's actually legit, it will come out. It takes time and stuff. But they want to jump to these conclusions so fast just because it fits their narrative that they believe, They believe that men are all trash and women are the greatest thing and stuff like that. And it's dude, there's good and bad and everything and everyone, And to me, this woman who made this whole thing up to try and get a payday, she is just as bad as a guy raping a woman. It's the women equivalent of it. Because a woman, I mean, yes, women have been known to assault and or rape men. Maybe they're, drunk or drugged or position of power or something. But generally speaking, men rape women because we're, generally speaking, stronger and, can physically do it. So, but it's not to say that women are not capable of other equally evil things, which is what this is. So this woman right here, she should be charged The exact same thing that this baseball player would have been charged if he actually did assault and rape her. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Because, and until they kind of start doing that, this stuff's going to continue. I mean, I think it's going to start slowing down a little bit because you had Johnny Depp, there was another one. Gosh, I can't remember the other one. And then you're going to have the Russell Brand, which, yes, I'm like thinking he's innocent, but I'm not going to be like, oh, he's definitely innocent. She's or whatever, because we don't know yet. But everything, the evidence so far points to that. So we'll see. But it's just kind of crazy. Hopefully it kind of, I don't know, this whole thing just, I don't know what. Social media, man, and people are like, what changed people? And it's like, nothing's really changed people. Everybody's still the same as they were. It's just now everybody knows other people's opinions, you know, because back in the day, if you met somebody who didn't have the same opinions as you, you didn't hang out with that person. You didn't talk to that person, you know? You hung out with people that had the same opinions as you. And, you know, you'd come across someone else occasionally and whatever, and you would just blow them off and go on about your day. But now, those people that you don't agree with, you see them all over on social media, and you think to yourself, what the crap, man? Everybody doesn't think like me. And they get mad because, you know, they're a liberal, or because they like Trump, or whatever. And, you know, I'm guilty of it too. Like, right now, I cannot stand liberals. I really can't. Excuse me, that was gross. You know, I was always kind of in the middle before, or didn't really care one way or another. But just, you know, these last, what year are we in? Gosh, it's going on 8 years. It's really just, I've slowly went from being in the middle, progressing or egressing, whichever way you want to look at it, to just not being able to, like, I don't watch movies. I don't watch the news. Because it's all just, it is like propaganda, like some of the crap. Like, I have a Netflix account. I don't watch it. My wife watches it, and her dad watches it. My kids don't watch it. I've wanted to cancel it. I don't know how many times. But there is a movie coming out that I do want to watch. That's going to be on there. So, you know. But, like, I don't really watch anything new. I don't watch TV shows and all the crap because it's all garbage. It's all junk. And it all kind of, but it all plays in with everything else. The political spectrum, not spectrum, but the political environment, whatever that's going on. It's all connected. It's all, you know, it is all propaganda. You know, I remember I used to hear that term and hear people talk about that. And I'm just like, what are they talking about, you know? But now it's like, now I see it everywhere, and I kind of understand it. And it's man, it's really, really bad right now. But I don't know. Hopefully it gets better. You know, as long as Biden, well, he's not gonna be president. It doesn't matter. Even if the Republicans give up and all there is Democrats, Biden won't be president because they know what a complete moron and piece of trash he is. So they'll find someone else. I wonder who it'll be. Who it's gonna, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. The next year is gonna be interesting. See how it plays out. But anyway, Trump 2024. That's it. I don't even know. Okay. Thanks for listening. All right.